Rizz Khalifa. Look who I got. I got Rizz fucking Khalifa. And if you don't know, I'm gonna put the thing right here. Onlyfans. She be popping that shit. Period. Alright, so today, what we're about to do, we're about to ask her some questions. Okay, first things first, we're gonna get right into it. What is your favorite part about doing OnlyFans?
Sorry.
Take your time. It's fine. We don't get asked this every day.
No, facts. For me, my favorite part, I think it gives me, like, a lot of creativity. Like, there's so much creativity that can go into it, you know? So, like, I'm, like, a superhero nerd. Like, I literally just watched the new Deadpool Wolverine last night. So good, by the way. I can incorporate a lot of that into the things that I do. Like, I can, like, do, like, cosplay, like, type of shit, you know? And then I think, like, also... It's so funny.
You be dressing up like a furry?
I feel like, in a way, it's, like, kind of made me more, like, I don't know, I guess confident in my own skin, you know, in a sense, because it's, like, and it's not, like, I feel sexy doing what I do, you know what I mean?
Right.
So, like, I'm just, like, okay, like, I love myself more, I think, doing it. And I think another thing is, like, I don't know about you, but, like, whenever I first ever, like, masturbated, bro, I felt, like, embarrassed. Like, mentally, I was like, this is so weird. Like, why am I touching
What made you feel, like, embarrassed about it?
I don't know. It just felt so taboo to me. You know when you, like, do something and you feel like you, like, show up somewhere and you're, like, everyone knows. Like, they know what I did. That's how I would feel. Like, I would just feel so ashamed. But now I'm just, like...
Like, when you go in public, you wonder, like, if people see your pussy.
Well, now I don't care. I'm like, well, this is what I do. But, like, when I was that young and I felt like people, like, just, like, knew, like, oh, like, they didn't know, obviously, but in my head I was just, like,
it's just,
like nobody else touches their pussy, this is weird, is, like, essentially how I felt. But now I'm, like, there, I don't know, I just, like, stand for sexual positivity, so, I'm like,
okay.
yeah.
I feel like a lot of times people try to, like, dehumanize people who do, like, porn and stuff like
they
that.
do. They do, for sure.
So, what made you choose this field?
It's kind of fucked up, but so this part's not fucked up. So I initially started, like, okay, so I think that, like, our bodies are, like, art, right? Like, so, like, I love risque type of stuff, and I always have. And so when I was, like, 17 and 18, I was, like, turning 18, but I wasn't 18 yet. I literally used to post, like, pictures of my boobs, that's it, on, like, Tumblr. And, like, I loved it. Like, it was so freeing, I don't know. But, like, I love our bodies. Like, they're the art form, and I don't know. I'm good at it, you know? Like, I'm just, like...
She's confident in what she does.
Yeah, I did it!
Do you think porn desensitizes relationships?
I think that's a good question. Can I ask you to elaborate? Like, give me, like, an example of what you mean, like, in what way?
I wasn't expecting that. Okay, like, I feel like a lot of times, like, when people, like, watch porn and, like, you know, like, they be, like really, like, going, at least what I watch, they be, like, really, like, you know what I'm saying, like, they be, but, like, when you do that in real life, you know what I'm saying, with your girlfriend, sometimes, like, people probably think, like, damn, like, this is whack, because it's not how they was doing it, like, in the videos and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying?
So, okay, I feel like, so for me, personally, like, I love to explore my sexual side, so, like, I'm, like, 9 out of 10 times down to try new things. So, like, I've tried, like, a lot of things, and I think it's because of porn, because I'm like, that looks really cool, that looks so hot, you know? But with that being said, so, I feel like communication in relationships, especially about sex, is so important. Otherwise, like, shit, like, you're gonna be dissatisfied. Like, if you're like, man, I want you to eat my ass, why you not eating my ass? You know what I mean? Like, if you don't communicate that, then, like, how are they to know, you know? But I will say, I feel like, porn, I feel like, I don't know, I see a lot more variety now, but I feel like the porn industry, like, for a while had made it, like, a lot of girls insecure.
Right.
Based on, like, vagina, like, the way a vagina
like
looks.
It looks and, like, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because it's like, damn, my vagina don't look like
exactly, that. And it sucks because I think a lot of girls, like, compare just, I don't know. But I think that in that sense, like, it does cause something mentally.
That's a good point. I didn't even think of that. All pussies are beautiful. By the way.
Period. They look like fruit.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
So-
What's the most embarrassing thing you've ever done during sex?
During sex?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. So one time I was having sex with this guy, and like this is like literally within the last couple years. I was having sex with this guy, and he was like very like daddy, like dominant, you know, like, and I love that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, play with it, but he said it like more sexy. And I was like, you like,
sorry, I'm gay, y'all. So anything about dick just makes me like.
well, look, and that's what's crazy is like, I thought he was like dick and pussy, and he's talking about some play with it. So I grabbed this man's balls. What the fuck? Talking about some dead ass though. Like that was so like, you know those things that make you go like that, like immediately, just that. Cause then he was like no, and like grabbed my hand and put it on my pussy, and I'm like,
oh, that's awkward. It's like, oh, you meant me.
No, literally, like your balls don't like that. So Heather asked me, she was like, do you want to know the questions first, or do you want to just like raw dog it?
But yes, these are all 100% raw. We are raw dogging it. She said, I don't want to know the questions, so these are 100%. This is her first time hearing these questions, so she is 100% just. If you had to attend your child's career day, how would you approach it?
So like honestly, cause like people like ask me all the time, like if they don't know me. Like when I was in the airport last week, like a guy was like, so what do you do, like whatever, and I was like, oh, I just do social media. Cause like
it is social media.
Very
social.
Very social.
Very social, but it's social media.
Yeah, so I think like for that, like I would either say social media, or I would just say, because I am a licensed esthetician, so I can always I can always just fall back on like, yeah, I'm a licensed esthetician.
So like you be like waxing coochies and stuff?
Yeah, I wax everything. I've given fucking Brazilian waxes.
Okay. Are you gay? Are you like bisexual?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you ever like waxed the coochie then wanted to eat it like right after?
No. The girls whose like coochies I have waxed, it was when I was in beauty school. It was like a lot of my friends.
Oh, okay.
So I wasn't like,
you wouldn't fuck your friend. You would never fuck your friend.
I think it depends on the circumstance. Cause like a lot of my friends and I like make content. Well, like my industry friends, like we make content together.
Oh, together? Okay. Does it make it awkward like afterwards? Like like do content together and then you're just like, ooh, like this is weird.
No, because I'm such a lesbian. Like I love girls. Like
Period.
I'm not like a full lesbian, obviously, because like I do love dick too. But like I love the female body.
Okay.
So
me too. Like that I can relate on.
You're like I can
that,
back
okay,
up.
I didn't have me in the first half. How do you get people to make scenes with you?
I normally like. Well, okay, so honestly, I'm mostly a solo creator.
Oh, okay.
So like I don't do too much collab stuff. So
Gotcha.
like if I am, it's like with my friends. And they're all girls. I have one BG thing, and it's a blowjob video.
BG? What's that?
Boy girl.
Oh, boy. I'm stupid. Okay.
No, you're
Boy,
fine.
girl.
No, a lot of people don't know.
Okay.
But yeah, so like I only have one of those, but I don't really sell it anymore. Excuse me. And with that, like this guy and I were just attracted to each other.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, I want to like do Onlyfans, like blah, like fucking blah. And I was like, well then let's like just do this video together, sign this release form, we're good. And that was that. But yeah.
You said something about a release form. When
Mm-hmm.
people like, so how does that work? Like, what does that entail?
So basically, if you're not an OnlyFans creator, or like have a verified account set up and connected, OnlyFans has like a policy where like, for example, say like you and your shorty like were on there, say like you're the one with the page, she didn't have anything. If you so if you guys made a video together and you upload it and you don't tag a creator in it, or like somebody with like a release form, because you could tag her that way too, then they'll flag it and they won't, like they'll delist it, so you can't sell it and make money on it.
Why is that?
I think it's more so to protect the other person. I don't know if there was like a case or something where like where people were just fucking fuck.
If you could work with like any, like if you could make a video with like anybody, who would it be? Like in the future?
I think Sky Bree.
Who is
Or she's a porn star / I don't know if she's considered an influencer, but I know she's like around like Tana Mojo, like fucking who else? You know, like them. Or Jason Love. I know you don't like men, but this man be swinging. Like I could literally.
Jason Love.
He's a black man. He's like 6'4" or something. He's like so tatted and like muscular and like.
Okay, let me ask you this. This just came up to it. Okay, so because me personally, I like watching porn that's like obviously like real. Like I don't like watching like the fake porn. You know what I'm saying? Like you can tell it was like if it's recorded on an iPad, like you know what I'm saying? Like you can just tell like the quality is horrible.
You like amateur shit?
Yeah, like because it's like it feels real. It feels more real. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? But like you know, like in the actual like porn where like you know it's like real, like. I feel it feels fake. It just feels like so forced because they're like, oh fuck you, like, they're just like you know what I'm saying? They're like, yeah, give me that cock, daddy. You know? But yeah, I feel like the ones that are like recorded,
like cinematic, like with more like stage. You know?
Yeah, like they're like you know they actually like I don't know like because on Twitter obviously you can see like people are just be fucking like and just recording it and like putting it on Twitter. That's the shit like. You like that shit? You be on Twitter? Oh yeah. Every day. And so when you have an OnlyFans and like you set like a price like per month, right? That's how it works. Like you set the price.
Yeah. So I have 2 accounts. I run one. I have 2 different like business setups. So like my main one is free, but on that one like I'm always like available to like sext or like I'll sell videos. Okay. Yeah. So like sexting is like where you're like making live videos and talking to the fan at that time, and then. I'm trying to think of anything else I do on there. Like, I do sell videos, too.
They pay to talk to you?
Well, to, like, sex, yeah. If they want to, like, come with me.
Oh, so do you, like... She's freaky as fuck. Do you, like, video it, like, while you're doing
Yeah, like, I'll, like, fucking show my titties, and I'll, like...
And it's, like, all live? And then they pay first, and then they get it?
So, basically, like... So the way that I do it, like some guys will be like, how much is it to sext, and I'll, I'll like tip this much, and we'll like sext together, whatever, like just like an upfront fee, or we'll just do it like video by video, like, and I'll send it as a PPV, which is pay per view, and then like I'll send it locked, and like based on what I'm doing, like it like depends on like how much the video is being locked for.
Okay, and then do you do like a set price, but if you be like, oh, they kind of ugly, I'm gonna charge them more?
Well, a lot of times they don't send videos of themselves back. Some will, but like,
I thought, okay, so no, it's not like a FaceTime type of thing. They just watch you,
basically, and they're like, oh, baby, like, yeah, rub your pussy. And
like, and you can hear them. Okay, you can hear.
Well, no, like in typing, they say.
They type it, and then you like act it out, basically.
Well, I don't. So that's the thing. Is like a lot of guys when you're sexing them, they'll be like, "Baby, like I want you to do X, Y, and Z." No, because like I do customs, and that's a separate thing. Because customs are more expensive.
Have you ever like seen like the people who are into like fandom and stuff? Like, do you know what that is?
Yeah, I want to be so bad. I would fucking love to just like pull your bank card out. And send me.
Saying they want you to call, like they want you to tell them like they have a small dick, like they.
That I love doing that too. It's
really?
SPH, yeah, small penis humiliation.
Oh, there's an acronym for it.
There is. You said there's an acronym for it. Yeah, so like literally like don't get me wrong, like I do dick rates. So like I'll do like SPH if they ask for it, because not all guys are into that, of course, but like
right, I wouldn't be. That would make me kill myself.
No, literally, but like for some reason, like I love the talking shit aspect. I'm like, your dick is so embarrassing. Why did you show me that?
I bet like if it actually is though.
So good.
Yeah, I bet that's powerful.
It's so good. I love it. I think it is. I think it gives me a little power trip.
Okay.
Mentally.
And then they'll like you do the dick races, like they send you a picture of their dick, you be like, solid 7.
Pretty much. Yeah. Or I'll like tell them what I like want to do to it, like describe. You know what I mean?
Okay. Do they gotta pay extra for that?
You want a dick rate? I'm just kidding. Yeah. So I normally, I charge a price for that, and then I charge one for SPH, and then, because, like, it's a video. Yeah.
This one you can skip over if you want to. This one's probably like the worst.
Okay.
You get one skip.
One skip. Use it wisely.
Yep.
Okay.
How many bodies you got?
Honestly, probably like 15 or 16.
Oh, okay.
I think there's a common misconception though amongst like girls who do OnlyFans, because like the amount of times people are like, you're a fucking slut, you're a whore. Online, I love that because that's what I perceive that's what I display myself as. I'm
That's
like,
your persona is
slut.
Oh, so you
know
like
what I mean?
being called a whore?
A slut.
Oh,
I
okay.
think whore is like,
What's the difference?
I don't know, but slut sounds so good.
Whore's not good.
Whore
Okay.
just sounds like,
No whore, just sluts. Okay.
yeah, I'm not
okay.
fucking whore.
She has a praise kink, I think.
I
right?
do.
Okay, yeah, I can see it.
So anyways, what I was gonna say though is like, so a lot of people just assume that because you do OnlyFans, like you are a fucking slut. You're out here like catching body after body after body. But like for me, like I've had sex with like 2 guys this year,
Mm-hmm.
and it's August.
Mm-hmm.
Like the first one was at the very beginning of the year, and the second one was like a month ago.
Period.
But like a lot of times I just be celibate
Mhm.
because I like for me like I need like I can't have sex with a person if there is no connection.
Right.
Cause like if I'm not attracted to your meat toe, then what the fuck?
How would you hello? Okay, how would you like respond to people who like say, for instance, like even if you're not like fucking a bunch of people, but you're like showing your body and stuff on camera, and they say like that, like you ain't got no morals and stuff like that. How would you respond to somebody like that?
I just feel like men sexualize us
Mm-hmm.
all the fucking time.
Of course.
Like even like somebody like fucking Billie Eilish, when she was dressed, covered, somehow she was always being sexualized no matter fucking what. So it doesn't matter like what we're wearing, like just because we're women, we are fucking sexualized.
That's a good point.
You know what I mean? So honestly, for me, I feel like the fact that I sexualize myself and I make money for it, like get fucked.
Have you ever had somebody like look at you different when they found out like you did stuff like that, or like treat you different?
Yeah, I feel like so. I was like on Hinge, which is so
Love that.
embarrassing, bro. Wait,
Love a good hinge.
and like so like in my like bio though, I would never be like I do OF, like whatever the fuck. I just had model, and if it comes up, it comes up, you know.
Okay.
So like I remember there was this one guy, because of course like when they find out, like they have questions, which is
Of
fine.
course, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
so like this one guy was like well, if you need somebody to shoot with, and that's always the thing, and it is such a fucking huge turn off.
Yeah.
Or
I
like
can
they'll
see
like,
that.
well, like will you send me you should send me sneak peeks, and I'm like, that's like you're being so raunchy right now, like and not in the best way.
That feels very like when like I tell people I'm gay and they're like a dude, like I'll be like, oh no, I'm good, I'm gay, I like bitches, and they're like, oh, we should have a threesome. We should
Oh my
not.
god, it's
We
so
should not.
embarrassing when a man says that.
Why would you?
Why?
If I didn't want you by myself, what makes you think 2 gay bitches was gonna want you?
Literally.
Does a straw have 1 hole or 2?
I think it has like 1 straight hole.
So just 1 hole? There's not like a hole at one end and then a hole at the other
No,
end?
because it's like ongoing until it stops.
You just fucked my mind up a little bit.
Is water wet?
Yes.
No, it's not.
Why is it not?
Because when you're completely submerged in water, you're not wet until you come out of the water. That's how I feel.
Wait, what?
Because,
But you're
like,
wet in the. You ain't wet in the
because-
water.
You're
You're wet once you hit the water.
Yeah, if you like.
This is sexual. Very
Like
on
you know
brand.
what? I guess.
I feel like because if you're in the water, you're being wet while you're in the water. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I feel like you're surrounded by water, but you're not wet until you surface back up, because the water is like on you and now you're wet. But when you're under the water, like you're submerged, you're fully submerged, so like you don't feel wet.
You don't feel wet, but you're wet.
That's what he said.
This is all free for y'all.
I really thought it was empty.
What's your favorite, like, what's it called, category?
Ebony.
Yep.
Ebony. Is that yours?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amateur. Homemade ebony. Low.
Yeah, it really like high key like depends on my mood.
That's fair. That's
Cause
fair.
like sometimes I'm like lesbian is so good, but then other times I'm like I want to watch a good gangbang.
Gang bang. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've never
wasn't
done
expecting that.
one, but like
Would you do it?
But like, bro, when I'm watching that shit, I'm like, that would be so hot.
You would do it?
But then I don't know. Like the fantasy is so hot, but then
like
I'm not
you don't
sure.
know if like you'd actually do it.
Yeah, and that's just
Okay.
like I've always wanted to have like a threesome with like a man and a woman because I've had like an all-girl threesome.
Okay.
Phenomenal. I've never had one with a guy, and like I've dated men, and I've been like, hey, like we should have a threesome, da da da. But like, I also don't know if like, because the fantasy again is so hot. But then, like, I just fear that as soon as, like, you know, post-nut clarity comes, I'm gonna, like, chase a girl with a kitchen knife or something.
I get it.
So, it would have to be with somebody I'm not dating.
Now, she's like, I'm gonna kill someone. I'm gonna kill her. Anyway,
Unless a man can make me feel so secure in our relationship where I don't feel like he's gonna leave me for her, where I know, like, we, like, love each other, like, we are, like, you're my person, like, we just enjoying another girl together, like, that would be different. I think I could do that, but it would take an amount of time to get there, I think.
now, if it's two dudes and a girl, does it then turn into a train?
Man, I feel like...
Or how does that work?
I feel like in my brain, like, you get Eiffel Towered.
What is that?
Like this.
What
You
are you
never
doing
saw
with
the
your
Eiffel
hands? What are you
Tower?
doing?
Bro, literally,
It's
bro, like
two-
you're in the
what?
middle.
Like an Oreo kind of thing?
Essentially, you sucking a dick and getting fucked at the same time.
How does that work?
What do you mean?
How do
You're just like on all fours and you're like,
Oh, okay. Oh.
a lesbian brain couldn't even fucking comprehend it.
Like too many dicks.
You're like, one is hard enough.
If you were to do like collabs with other people, do you have them like do STD tests first?
Yeah.
Okay.
And honestly, that's like a custom thing, like across the industry.
Oh, okay.
Like, there's a thing called talent testing too, where they do like full panel, like every fucking possible STD or STI they can test for it. They test you for it. So yeah.
All right. Thank you so much for watching. All right. It's been a miracle. It's been a miracle. It's been a miracle.
It's been real and it's been fun, but it hasn't been real fun.
Why hasn't it been real fun?
I don't know. That's just the same.
Don't disrespect me.
Please forgive me. Wait, pause. I have a question for you before we
I'm getting quite. Oh
yeah,
shit! It's her podcast now.
Hey guys, welcome back.
Okay, let's hear it.
So since you're a lesbian, do you watch lesbian porn or do you watch dick and pussy porn?
I actually hate lesbian porn.
It's giving
Pisses me
bisexual.
I can't watch lesbo porn.
I just like to watch bitches eat pussy because I like to eat pussy. So I think that's why I'm like, okay, I would eat that girl's pussy for sure.
But it doesn't hit like when you see a man do it as much.
No, it depends. Because like some men are good at eating pussy and some men just have no fucking business down there at all.
In fact,
Some men don't even have business having a dick. Because
facts.
like, don't get me wrong. I know you don't like dick, so you're gonna like, ew, bitch. But like, I love a nice, girthy, fucking big dick, right? But like, I've like had sex with like men with like big dicks who like they don't know how to work it. It's like the sex is so mid. So then like I've had sex with like guys with like average size dicks, which like nothing wrong with average size if you know how to fuck.
So it's not the size of the boat; it is the motion in the ocean.
It is the motion in the ocean. Okay. You ever watch like bitches strap each other? I think that shit is so weird. It's not weird. Okay, I don't want to say it's weird.
No, wait a goddamn
No, you're like,
What do you mean by that?
my bitch cat.
Last
No, I don't think it's weird. It's just like I think for me, like I personally wouldn't get the satisfaction of like sucking like a silicone dick because I want it to be like an actual dick. I think I could be satisfied. Like I fuck myself a lot because I'm a solo creator. So like I like I use dildos or my vibrator. Do y'all be sucking the like strap? You be like
No, I feel like that's mental illness.
So do shorty be sucking your dick?
Absolutely not.
Okay, I thought
And
you
if
were
she
like
tried-
absolutely.
And if she tried to, I would probably like be like, this is not gonna work
This
out.
isn't gonna work, baby.
Because obviously
girl.
you're mentally unstable. But let me know if I have more questions. I can get her back. Maybe if she doesn't think I'm too fucking weird.